Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing some more Card Hunter. Now last time we left off we finished the tutorial, so this is going to be the first episode where we properly get into the meat of the game. I'm rather excited. We've recruited our first hero, which is obviously named after myself, Parky. We are a human warrior. Okay, so let's exit this and we'll be getting into the main portion of the game. With his last breath, the old man gasps and points towards the nearby village of Omelette. I'm sure it's very tasty there. Okay, these raiders should be pretty easy for someone who's already defeated Grinfang. Regular adventure. Begin adventure. I guess starting properly will at least give me a chance to explain a few more of the rules for you. Wonderful, so we obviously don't know everything in this game yet. See if I can make a few newbie errors. Hoo-wee! These cardboard raiders are going to grab the shared single deck! Sorry, just won't ever do voices again. Right, it's your turn to play. Let's run. Let's run over here. When a group plays a move card, they can all move at once. Okay, I get it. Pretty cool. Let's do a simple strike on this guy. Don't have much choice, but it'll take him down to half health. This other guy's going to run further towards us. Let's focus down this one kobold first. Less to deal with on the board. That's how I like to think of it anyway. Monsters in a group turn grey after they've attacked and can't attack again until next round. It says pass because we don't have any attack cards, which is absolutely fine. It's going to start a new round. Okay, at the start of each round you draw one bonus move card. Because you've chosen human, you get the basic run card as your default move. Then you draw two more cards from your deck. And we do actually have a limited deck as well, which is... oh, that's not very useful. 2 walks. God damn it! Give me better cards, game. Might as well just run round here for no reason. There we go, right, let's pass. Start a new round. Oh, that's better, look, you can just bludgeon him to death. Wonderful! Adventure to complete. Epic Unicorn marks the best game ever. Okay, onward. Okay, the village is saved and the remaining kobold raiders scamper off into the fields. The grateful villagers reward you handsomely, and now the task now remains to track these miscreants back to their lair and put a stop to their attacks. Collect the loot.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, Parky found some loot. Open the treasure chest to claim your prizes. A barrel. Okay, wow! Amber shards! Holy shit, my life is so much better, amber shards. They should be worth several gold pieces. Click on the take all finish button to move. So what does this do? Control click to loot unusable treasure item. And amber shards. Alright, that's fine. Take all and finish. It's a bit of a shit loot, but I'm sure we'll get better. Head to the armory to exchange your loot for something useful. Oh, okay, so we get a new weapon or something. Right, so let's sell this, and we're going to sell this. 40 gold! Okay. The cards in your deck come from the items that you've equipped. Because you don't have a weapon in this slot, your deck only has these weak cards in it. To fix this, buy a woodsman's axe by dragging it from the store into the empty weapon slot. Okay, I get it. So we're dual wielding, are we? Okay. Wowzers! Equipping the axe replaces those weak cards with these powerful new cards. Mouse over slots or items to see what cards they give you. And you can right click or press spacebar to see the cards close up. Okay, so that's fair enough. We can see them from here. So we've actually gained a load of chops there, which is pretty useful. 5 damage. It's pretty cool.
Yay!
Okay, it's time to get back on the trail of those dirty kobolds.
What?
Parky searches the fields for tracks and finds a trail leading into the wilderness.
And now...
Let's get started on the next module. The Kobold Encampment. Okay, so we can't revisit that because there's a little time thing on there. Okay, so but we can go here, so let's go straight over this way. Following the trail of footsteps and drop plunder, you find the kobold raiders camped in the woods a league from Omelette. Now is the time, once they're swabbling over their loot, to strike back, destroy the kobold encampment and safeguard the village. Let's do this. Let's stick it to the kobold. Okay, you pursue the blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, this is new text. You pursue the kobolds into the treacherous hills surrounding Omelette. Before long, a musty stench alerts you to the presence of the remaining kobolds. It seems they're gathering their ill-gotten possessions and making preparations to flee. It's up to you to stop them and from warning the main camp. God, my reading is awful today. I'm sorry. Got to learn how to read English again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 3 times 1, yeah. Jeepers, this time you're outnumbered 3 to 1. Not to worry, I have a few hints that will help you out.
Huh.
Enemies have to halt when they move next to you. So move to the yellow square to stop them from surrounding you. Oh, I see, because there's only 2 places they can come to. Right, that makes a lot of sense. Well done, game. This is actually a lot more tactical than you'd think.
Oh.
Which is probably a good thing, not a good thing when you're doing bloody recordings of it, because I'm an idiot. These shield-carrying kobolds have block cards. You use your weakest attacks first to draw them out. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. So let's do a simple strike. We'll do it on the top one there. Yeah, okay, so we just... he wasted his weak block on our weakest attack, which is fine. So weak strike me back, and now we're going to just bloody unload on him with a massive attack. And we actually... Oh, wow, that attacked both of them. Holy shit, okay, let's bludgeon both then. Well, I think... Okay, so the chop affects both, but the bludgeon only affects one. Because we've got no moves, so we're going to have to pass. It's fine though, because they didn't have any moves either. Weak strike me all you want. I'm going to simple strike you back. There's no point using big, massive chop on that guy, as he's only got 1 health left. And then we can use the chop on this guy. There we go, and he's only got 1 health left. We might as well run here for the sake of it. Because why not? I mean, I know in normal games you wouldn't, but it's obvious that we've won. When you see new cards, remember to right-click on them and see what special abilities they have. Oh, what? When you see new cards, remember... Okay, pass. We don't have any new cards to look at. Maybe we will this time. Okay, weak strike again. And to be honest, we only need this weak strike, so I'm not going to muff around with movement. So there we go. Unicorn of victory! When you see new card... Oh yeah, okay, same text. Good job. Okay, having dispatched the raiding party, you overturn their camp and liberate what items they had. Searching the area reveals a cave mouth and a crude earthen tunnel leading into the darkness under the hills. Is this where the kobolds have come from? Only further adventures will tell. What is this? Pizza slices. Gold and... What is this? Join? Okay. That looks confusing. Collect loot. I'll look into that later. We're dinged! Oh, I got more health. And an arm. We've gained an arm. We only had 1 to begin with. We're dual wielding with 1 arm. Just had like one of them, like an axe duct taped to my little finger, the sword duct taped to my like index finger, and we're sort of flicking my fingers at them. Oh, what am I on about? Come on. Parky leveled up and has more health. Why do you watch this? Parky has also unlocked a new shield slot. Oh, it's a shield. Okay. Shields give you blocks and other defensive cards. Let's see what loot we've gained. Okay. Whoa! A rare item, the Kobold Killer. That should come in handy. So what does this give us? This is 443333. So is that 443333? Wait, is that the same? Blunt sword. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's useless. What is this? Oh, wow. 10. Violent swing. 44332. To be honest, I'd rather put this here instead of this blunt sword. I think it's going to be more useful. Okay, take all and finish. You know, you should really head to the armory to get yourself a shield. It's a good idea. I hear there's new waiters hating at the tavern too. Let's go to the armory first, see what we can get from there. I think it would be a great idea to have a few blocks in my little deck, as it were. Okay, and we can get a rusty shield. Let's get rid of these as well, because we won't need these. Got not much choice in terms of shields, but that's fine. And we don't lose any attack cards, we only gain the blocks, so that seems like a good deal to me. Obviously it's going to be less likely that we take out the attack cards, but only by a little bit. Okay, yeah, we know there's there's no... Just my brain is on meltdown right now. Recruit one of these crafty wizards for your party. Okay, so... Got the choice of human, elf and dwarf again. Human wizards manipulate and damage from afar. Their good balance of mobility and toughness. At the high levels they get access to human technical planning skills. I think, to be honest, I'd like to take a different race from human, as our warrior is a human already. So let's have a look. Elf. Elf is the most squishy. Dwarf's quite tanky looking. Elven wizards are renowned for their ability to annoy by casting spells from afar. Their natural mobility lets them dance out of danger more often than not. At high levels... Okay, so what have they got? What's the difference here? No difference. Okay, so they just get more mobile. This guy, at high levels, they resist magic and shrug off damage. Yeah. To be honest, I think I might go... I mean, although his mobility might be a bit of an issue. But to be honest, if we've got more mobile... like tanks and druids or whatever they're called in this game, then we can probably block off paths towards our wizard anyway, so probably the mobility doesn't matter too much. Actually, look, he's got some like strikes anyway. I'm going to go with the dwarf wizard. Let's go with him. And we're going to call him... Let's call him Kips. Kips. If you don't know who he is, he's a friend from YouTube. Okay, Kips has joined our party. The epic duo are back. Wizards are long-range attackers and can develop powerful magic, but they are fragile fighters. Let's pursue the kobolds, return to the map and follow the tunnels into darkness, if you dare. Okay, wonderful. Okay, let's do this one more. Let's do one more mission. Right, Melvin was right. It is cool building your own party this way, don't you think? I suppose. In the hillside, a crude tunnel leads into the darkness. From this ominous portal, the kobolds sallied forth to terrorise the farmers. Now you must turn the tables and bring fire and sword to the raiders themselves as you venture down into the tunnels of darkness. Begin adventure. You light your torch and head into the kobold's tunnel. The passageway leads down and then runs straight for many miles before reaching a three-way intersection. Whilst you ponder which way to go, a crude horn sounds and a mighty kobold hero emerges to confront you. Okay, I can feel it in my bones we're going to do well here. I have to admit, I really like the style of this game. I think it's brilliant. I'd honestly pay, like this game is completely free, I would honestly pay for this. There's a lot worse shit on Steam than this at the moment. Your wizard has long-range attacks but needs line of sight to target. Don't worry, I'll explain. The line of sight means that you have to have an unblocked line from the centre of your square to the targets. Okay, so your wizard has sight from here to here as the line doesn't cross any blocking squares, but not from here to here as one blocking square is crossed by the line. Okay, so it's pretty, you know, it's what you'd expect, let's put it that way. So, let's walk actually here, because then he's hopefully going to focus down him. Yeah, okay, so there we go. This kobold hero has a lot of blocks. If it can't block you if you attack from behind though. Okay, so we can attack from two directions, which is fine. So let's do... Okay, these are the squares in front of the flashing kobold. These are behind it. If you've got one hero on either side of the kobold, you can keep attacking from behind. Okay, so you can kind of I don't know. Oh, we actually need to move first. So let's move here. So we can sort of like dart from either side, which is pretty cool. So let's now chop him, take back his focus, and then we will do a zap, because it's the strongest one. And then we're going to weak strike. Oh, easy. Oh, this is very satisfying. Poor Kobold, though. I mean, he didn't have a chance, did he? He's killed by a little zap. Dear God, just shut up. Unicorn of victory. Again. I'm sorry I'm rambling. This is a game that's just going to attract me rambling. The tunnel finally emerges high above the floor of the White Skull Canyon. Is this where the Kobold lair is? You will return with allies to finally stamp out these monsters and liberate the treasure they have stolen from the surrounding villages. Collect loot. Okay, so we're not going to level up from that. So let's open the chest, see what we've got. A side of bacon. Okay. Ooh. Orzo's excellent wand. Okay, we'll have that. A big zap, telekinesis, and a little zap. And we also have the Golem Cleaver.
Golem precious.
I was trying to think, is that the name of the bloody thing from The Hobbit, or is that the... What is that called? It's something Cleaver. The big fat bloke in the mountain. What are they called? God, I'm such an idiot. Okay, Golem Cleaver. What are you? 333, 3. Oh, that's a range one. Look, it's got 2 range. And bludgeon 5. So 5, and then all the rest 3s. 5. To be honest, I might do that just because I think it'd be a bit more interesting to use. Okay, so there we go. Don't forget you can check out the armory for new stuff before we wrap up this module. Okay, so this seems like a good place to end it again. If you enjoyed the episode, then please feel free to leave your comments below and also leave your ratings, because that particularly helps me know whether you're enjoying the series and want to see more, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Awkward, awkward goodbye. Awkward.